Right there. Bim, 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 bim. I don't want to be in that one. This straight Sauce Papi on there. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to use as my little drops. Yeah. Look. Bim, 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 bim. What it do, y'all? I'm Tammy T. This is Grinding for My Moments, the podcast. And as promised, I got the Sauce Papi sitting next to me. Y'all already know what's finna go down. Y'all, this is the podcast where the grind meets the hustle, meets the love for what you do. You already know what we do in this thing. So, I'm finna set it off. I got the questions, and this man got all the answers. Come on now. The Sauce Papi. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate you coming on. Give me this time. God was like, man, I gotta get them on. Man, got a song on the radio now?
Hey.
How that feel?
Keeping it moving, we keeping it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? 12 years into the game, too.
12 years.
So, for it to finally be on the radio and it be named what it's named, still keeping it moving.
Keep it moving. What, y'all? 12 years in the game, man. You look 12, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't see it. But we finna get into it. Okay. You started making music back in 2011.
Yeah.
And already have 20 projects under your belt. What do you remember about that very first project?
Very first project, it was the first thing that I actually recorded on a real microphone. Because I used to record with a little MP3 player microphone. So first thing that I could put on a CD and hand out, like first time trying to actually pursue music. So it was a whole different game. It wasn't just something that I can listen to. It was something that I was trying to give to the world. So it was different.
Yeah, it's way different from then. Look, times are changing.
Definitely.
But I mean, with your growth and with how things have changed, like from like 2011 to 2025, like what's different, like with the sound and with production? What's like the biggest difference that you see in everything?
Well, going from recording on my MP3 player and now in 2011 handing out CDs, it's a change from the music that I'm making being what I wanted to hear, as opposed to, all right, this is what the world, you know what I'm saying? Like now I get their opinion and how they interpret what I'm saying and stuff like this. So from 2011 to 2025 is more so like, all right, I'm making stuff for, of course, just me, but now it's for y'all to dance to, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to include, it's for all of us now.
Yeah, cause they keep moving mine. The beat so hard. Hey, y'all, I'ma play that joint after we sit down, so y'all can all vibe, so y'all can feel what we feeling out here in these streets. Okay, you used to go by the Dropout. Before becoming Sauce Papi. What does the name change represent in your evolution?
I feel like everybody was getting on me for having my name be the Dropout. Like if I do a show, they'll be on a microphone and they'll tell a little joke about my name and per se. I'll just be like, I ain't rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? So I eventually made a song called King of the Sauce, and the girlfriend I was dating at the time, I had her at the end of the song say, "Thank you, Sauce Papi." And I was like, you know what? It got a ring to it.
Yeah. I like that though.
Boy, they had it stuck with it.
Ooh, and that's what rebirthed Sauce Papi. I like that. Come on, we learning.
Rebrand.
Come on, ain't nothing but a little rebrand, baby. I like that though. I like that. Memphis has such a strong music legacy, right? I mean, you already know. How has the city shaped your sound, and how are you pushing beyond it though?
I owe just who I am as an artist as far as producing and all of that to DJ Paul and Juicy J. So just that idea of having everything in-house and pretty much just giving yourself to your best ability and trying to be, you know what I'm saying, just get bugged with it if you want to or whatever. Just that and as a whole is like, I think that's like my core.
Yeah.
And then how I perceive the world in my own as I grow older, I feel like that's where I eventually like just ventured out and did my own thing. Not necessarily things that were inspired by Memphis, but you know, whatever I like.
Yeah, what's inside you.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at. When you pull what's inside Sauce Papi out and bam, that's giving the world something different. Because Juicy J them is Juicy J them and DJ Paul them, but you know,
Exactly.
you Sauce Papi. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear the same, you know what I'm saying? We want that different, you know what I'm saying? Something different to vibe to. And, you know, respect always to, you know, but at the end of the day, you Sauce Papi. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that and respect that all day.
Shout out to 3-6, man. Shout out to 3-6
Yeah.
and Project Back.
All day.
Yeah.
Woo, all
Raised
day.
me.
Come on.
For real.
Yeah. Them some legends right there all day. All right, you write, produce, mix, direct, shoot, edit, basically everything.
Yeah.
What drives you to keep full control of your art?
Being broke.
Mm.
Being broke and really wanting to get this out here and not having excuses. I know it's always an ongoing theme on social media where people be like, they don't want artists to get on the internet and complain about either a lack of support or a lack of not being able to do this, that, and the third. And I'm not about to just sit on my ass and be like, well, I can't do this because I can't afford a beat and I can't afford to get it mixed and I can't afford the album cover and I can't afford the video. So I'm just like, you know, if you really want something, you got to dive all the way. You got to do it, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Because the supporters, they don't give a damn about your financial struggles and stuff like that or what you can't do. They just care about the art. So if you really want them to have the art, you gotta do what it takes. If you can't do what it takes, you don't want it.
Y'all hear that? Come on, artists. Y'all hear that? We don't want to hear no excuses. That man done eliminated every excuse y'all ever thought y'all had. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because, hey, we got YouTube to show us how to do all this stuff. So, even all excuses gone. He just humiliated all y'all excuses. We don't want to hear nothing else. I ain't got the money. Man, no. We don't want to hear that. Okay. Do you see independence as freedom, or does it come with challenges that people don't see?
Both of them.
Both.
Of course, I don't have an expectation to do anything, which is why I have the freedom to make any kind of song I want, whether it be some hard Memphis stuff or it be singing or it be like the new song, like a New Orleans bounce song.
Yeah.
Or I can go into a Caribbean lane or I don't have anybody saying, nah, we need this from you. We need you to do this, be here, sound like this, look like this. So I have the independence is their route, but on the opposite end, that independence comes with like a lack of funding or a lack of push in a certain direction. If I go in a certain direction, it's just me walking there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's me and God.
Hey.
It's solo.
Hey, that's the dynamic duo right there. You hear what I'm saying? That's all you need. Cause I don't know, cause I can see, I love the freedom, and I see what you're saying. Cause usually you hop on the label, they be like, well, we need you to do this, and this your audience. You see what I'm saying? And I done listened to your catalog. I mean, you go, hey, it could be some soft and smooth to some then keep it moving back and back. You know what I'm saying? Like you got different genres, but you kill them all though.
And that's just the love for music as a whole. Like
yeah, I like that.
I feel like that's why I can look outside of the core Memphis rap and go worldwide. Because if I like something, in my mind, I'm like, I think I can do that too.
Yeah.
And I tried. Yeah.
Then boom.
Yeah, nothing wrong with trying.
Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, ain't nothing wrong ain't nothing wrong with trying. Y'all, it ain't nothing wrong. Let go. Keep trying, man. Okay, when you sit down to create a project, what's the starting point? A beat, a feeling, or a message?
If I sit down to create a project, of course, I'm always gonna start with the beat since I make the beats.
Yeah.
But I might have been inspired by like a certain song. So I might play a song in the background and then just start building the beat based off of that song. And then once I get a beat as solid as I like it, I just turn that other song off and just start thinking of what flow I can get with this beat. and what direction I can take it. And that's pretty much how it goes. And I started actually making the song and the beat at the same time, so I can like have the first 10 seconds of the beat and I already be recording. It's quite a process, but I don't really go into it with too much of a this is how it's gonna sound mindset. Keep It Moving is the only song I ever did that to.
Huh. And that just playing on the radio right now.
Playing on the radio. Thank God.
Yeah, what you say? What you say, Ned? That creative process is a beast, though. You know, that I like it. I like it. All right. You said Philippians 4:13 stands at the center of your journey. How does faith show up in your music and your grind?
Philippians 4:13. First off, it's tatted on me.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Faith. First, I guess my ignorant take of Philippians 4:13, when I say that I can do all things, it was more so like I can do anything I put my mind to. And then now that I have the wisdom of knowing what that verse was even actually about, now it has a whole new meaning, because it's like no matter what obstacle I face, I can still push past it. You know what I'm saying? Through Christ who strengthens me and stuff. It don't matter if I'm facing adversity or some hate, or if somebody chooses not to mess with me, or if I'm facing financial struggle. You can do all things through Christ, you know what I'm saying? So we still keeping it moving.
What you said all day, baby.
And that faith, man, just the faith to keep it moving. The faith that at some point it might get to a certain level. But even if it don't, God's still good. You know what I'm saying?
Still good. You still living your dream, doing what you love to do.
Hey,
because I'm just saying, like, because I get to do what I love to do all day, every day, and it feels good. And I feel that in your music, I feel like you love music.
And we can tell Tamika love what she do here at Butterific, man, because we love what she do here at Butterific.
You better believe it. Yeah. You already know. Okay. Coming from a single parent household, you talked about wanting to give your mom the life she deserves. How does that goal fuel you when things get tough?
Man, as a man, just trying to make up for where I feel other men have lacked in her life. Yeah, I just feel like that's just a natural responsibility that it just come to us.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just what that is. I couldn't help that.
Right. But at least you understand that. But then you doing your part. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, young men, I feel like they take that to heart, and they get down on themselves about it. I like the fact that you using your music and your heart as a person to push through that instead of being down on you. You rising to the occasion. I like that. Okay. What role has your brother Meezy Mac played in your story?
Shout out to Meezy Mac, my older brother, 8 years older than me. So obviously he already had the ear for Memphis sound, growing up in Memphis and stuff. And my brother is a rapper, so that's obviously who influenced me to rap. Growing up around the house, he always listened to 3 6 Mafia. And I guess since he took inspiration from 3 6 Mafia, he started making beats. You know what I'm saying? Because of DJ Paul, Juicy J. And, back in the day, the whole house had one computer to work on. So once he get out the computer making beats, I hop on the computer making beats. And I was just in like 2nd grade.
That's crazy.
So I'm, what's that? 8 years old making beats. Thanks to my older brother, you know what I'm saying, just copying, following his footsteps and stuff like that. So I feel like that's what drove me to not only starting to make music, but, getting my interest towards it and falling in love with it. I think I said on this one last song I had called Hate Me, I was like, my big brother showed me the game and I taught myself how to play. So it's like,
I like that. Man, I like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Meezy Mac, what it do, man? Yeah, being an inspiration out here.
Shout out to Meezy Mac.
All day long. Okay. You work with legends like Crunchy Black, right, and B Slade. What did you take away from those experiences? Crunchy Black, man. Come on.
Real legend.
Real legend right there.
Okay, the Crunchy Black situation. Well, no, I'm starting with B Slade. B Slade was first. The B Slade situation. It was definitely. It was just cool to see somebody reach out to someone who didn't have a name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So love for that, but it did teach me to have my business in order as far as, having, I guess, my royalty situation in order so I can get paid from possible features that might come, and that's what I learned from that.
Okay.
As a youth, as a young.
Yeah.
And then
How old were you when that happened?
B Slade will probably before I moved to Atlanta, so that was 2016. Yep. 2016, it might put me on there, and I'm 30, so that's 9 years ago. I was 21.
21.
Yep.
Youngin. Okay. Ooh.
So shout out to B Slade, and then
Shout out
fast
to
forward
B.
to
Slade.
today. Crunchy Black. I made sure my business was in order, and this time I was putting Crunchy Black on a song, so I had to make sure I had his business in order as well. I'm on the phone with managers and all that, young as well. So it was full circle for me because I grew up listening to 360.
Heck yeah.
Man.
How did that feel, man? I'm just saying, like my heart would be jumping out my chest though, but like, were you like cool? You played it like,
I played it cool because I feel like this was what I was meant to do.
Right.
But it's still something that could never be taken away from me. And I work at FedEx, and I'm working at FedEx. Crunchy Black called my phone like, "What's up, man? We done did a song together. We friends now, man." We sat there and talked on the phone for like an hour.
Ooh.
And I'm like, dang, like, it's just unreal.
Yeah.
For real, it's unreal. But shout out to Crunchy Black, real down to earth.
Ooh.
Real down to earth. I have respect for everybody who can show love to people who ain't all the way as big as Drake. You know?
Exactly.
That's love.
Cause they know that I can feel it though. I'm telling you, they can feel it in your music, man. That art, you get it. You get that all day. Okay, if you could do a dream collab with any artist right now, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I have two. Lil Wayne.
All day, that'd be so hard. Yo.
Oh my God, that's who I am inspired by as a lyricist. Man, oh my God, I can't. If you hear me rap and you hear bars, it's Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That's my core when it comes to rap.
Boom.
And then second, it'll be Chris Brown.
I can see that too. Yeah, both of them would go hard.
Yeah.
Both of them would go hard. Why Chris Brown though? I can see it, but why Chris Brown though?
That's my Michael Jackson.
Oh, you right.
That's my Michael Jackson.
You right.
For real. And just as far as the music standpoint, I'm a real big fan of his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I could sing, God knew he couldn't let me sing.
Be all out there, let me singing everywhere.
Man. But yeah, definitely. Like when I'm riding and I'm bumping Chris Brown, I'm definitely in there singing like.
Man, you be out there with you be Chris Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it, man. Cause hey, I love both of them too. Cause Lil Wayne, like in my community, we do things called shows, and I'm telling you, that was who I do on shows. Lil Wayne, I got about 4 videos. Lil Wayne song, Lil Wayne just hard, just as an artist.
That's my legend.
Man, you better know it, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you balance staying true to yourself while also universalizing your sound?
How do I balance staying true to myself while also, my favorite creative person is Tyler the Creator.
Ooh.
So him and Childish Gambino taught me how to like what I like unapologetically, be into what I'm into, be me 100% without trying to. You can emulate somebody, but you don't have to copy somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to follow in your footsteps, but I can take little elements from what you did and see how they rock with who I am as a person and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it just taught me about expression of who I am and and doing it in my own kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's pretty much what made me who I am today.
I like that. Them two brothers, they different. You know what I'm saying? But we love that difference. We respect it. So I see what you're saying on that.
Yeah, and that's what makes you a superstar, man. When you have qualities that's specific to you and nobody else, that's how you get your core audience and how people love you.
Yeah, I like that. For sure. All right. You said your message is figure it out, soar, and spread love. How do you want young artists or kids from Memphis to receive that?
Figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? We are people of color. We did have a 400-year setback, you know what I'm saying? And it's obvious that in this world today, we don't have the equal opportunities as people who used to be our oppressors, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't want nobody to take things as an excuse to be like, well, my situation is this because of that. You know, life is always about how you respond to what happens to you, you know what I'm saying? So you still have the opportunity, thankfully, because of the groundwork that our ancestors put in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We have the opportunity now to rise up from the ashes and become something greater than what the odds are trying to define for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can really do it all if you put your mind to it, you know what I'm saying? I know the famous saying in this generation is nobody's coming to save you, but you got to look at it as, you know, your excuses aren't coming to save you. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to break the generational curse, you do have the responsibility of pushing yourself from the oppression that pressed us down so much. You have the responsibility to do that for your next generation, and so we can become something greater than what either is or was before. You know what I'm saying? So do it all, man. Spread love, and you do not have to talk about killing each other and selling each other drugs and further ruining your community in order to propel yourself from your community. You hear me?
Now, if every brother spoke like this, we'd be right out here. I mean, we'd be, you know, rising from the ashes like we should be, you know, like, because the kids need that. They need that type of inspiration, and I'm glad you're here, man, to spread it, because, you know, they ain't gonna listen to me. I'm old, you know what I'm talking about, but hearing it from a brother like you, I feel like it'll have a greater impact. Yeah. And I appreciate you, and thank you for that.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, we in this thing. Okay, with 20 projects already behind you, how do you see the next chapter of Sauce Papi's journey unfolding?
I honestly don't know. Just doing it even to this day, 20 projects later, 93 music videos later, you know what I'm saying? Just doing it to this day is just, I guess, a show of, despite what it look like, I still have some love for it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to transform my mind to, you know, back in the day, I know I had times where I used to get angry with God because it was like, you blessed me with the talent, I'm doing it more than majority of people out here, and I'm still not making it to this level. And I had to transform my mind to, you know, just being grateful for what currently is, what I currently have, and all of that. So even if I don't get there, I'm cool. I'm grateful. I have a joy within me and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But if I do continue, and what I will continue to do, it's going to be 100% for the love of the art and I guess just the talent that has to come up out of me. And that's just what that is. So I don't know what I'm going to do next, but
Man gonna do something.
I'm gonna do something.
He gonna do something. And I mean, I like that though, because you know, we really don't know what's coming next, but we out here and we gonna use our talent and do what we gotta do to make it happen, Captain. I'm with you, boss.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, baby. Keep it moving, baby. Yeah. Okay. If someone pressed play on your music for the very first time, which track do you think would best introduce who you are?
A very great question, and I struggle with that a lot when people ask me, what should I play first? I have no idea.
It's deep. That
Yeah.
catalog deep.
I can't even tell you how many songs I have. I would say Need.
Need. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's I'm gonna play that jut first. Then when you see what I'm saying, when I do my description of this interview, that's what we gonna have playing in the background, because that's what you just said. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to make me. I'm gonna listen to that jut, and that's what we gonna go with that. Now, I gotta ask this question because one of my favorite podcasters, David Shan's a podcast king. He was like, we always want to know, like, because I plan on doing this for a long time. So, and when 5 years from now, what do you see yourself doing? Like, what do you feel like you have accomplished 5 years from now?
As a person or artist?
Both of them.
I don't know. I've been asked this question before, years ago, and with every year comes a different perspective of this thing called life and stuff like that. But 5 years from now, I probably just see myself finally raising a family. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no kids yet.
You're a unicorn. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I probably see myself just being introduced to that fatherhood and stuff like that, and just making sure, as I'm doing today still, just making sure I'm not misusing my influence.
Yeah.
And just being a proficient, maybe efficient or proficient, one of them, human in today's society. You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now we are walking amongst a lot of robots and a lot of demons. Mm-hmm. So in order to enact some type of change, you have to be that change that you want to see. So that's what that is. Just that's what I see myself, just being a good influence.
I like that. And if you had kids, you already know you're going to have to be that.
Definitely.
All right, so I got to ask this question right here then. Say your son come to you, he 8, and he be like, Dad, I want to do music like you. What you gonna say? Are you gonna support it and tell him, influence it, like do what you do, or you gonna try to discourage it? Which one? What would you tell your 8-year-old son who come to you who want to be just like you? He didn't listen to your music. He like, this my daddy. So what you gonna do?
That's a real good question. I ain't even thought that far before.
Ooh.
But I would definitely I would encourage him to do whatever his heart is leading him to do, as long as it is in line with what God would want for him. And if that's what he gonna do, I'ma just, all right, cool, do that.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm, you know what I'm saying? I don't have too many elders in my life that supported what I do, but I know that this is what my heart is calling for. I just tell them, make sure you don't misuse the influence that you got.
Facts.
And don't further ruin your community. There we go.
Yeah. I like that. Man, that's it for me. I'm just glad I had the opportunity to sit down with you, because I got a feeling you gonna be that dude. You him. And 5 years from now I'm gonna play this video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like, man, I knew that, man. I got proof, baby. So I got so much love for you and your craft, your art, because you can feel it when you listen to it. You see what I'm saying? So and when somebody's doing what they love to do, I just love it for them. And
appreciate you.
I respect your grind, and I thank you for taking the time to sit with me on Grinding for Your Moment, the podcast. Y'all, this is the Sauce Papi, and in his words, man, keep it moving. Yeah, thank you, baby. Yeah, that was it.